Hey you guys, it's me Kiana coming at you this morning, and I am coming at you with a video. First of all, I'm going to tell you how I accomplished this look. So this is somewhat of like a multitask video. I'm going to tell you how I accomplished this face of the day, and I did so using inexpensive products again, and I'm going to show you what I used. I used my 120 palette. And the colors that I used in my 120 are, I used this blue right here, this well-used blue, as you can see. I also used this deep blue right here. I used that on my outer V. And I used, surprisingly, this Halloween palette, and I used this dark blue, or what I would say deep blue, and I used that for my outer V as well. I used that right here. And another Halloween palette, I used the white right here for my lid, as well as a primer for all of this. I just simply place a little bit of blue on my waterline, and as far as lips, I am using NYX number L, which is strawberry, and that's what I'm using on my lips right now, and just a cheap ICE eyeliner, as well as mascara that you can get for about a buck at your local hair store. And that's what I used to accomplish this look. As far as accessories, they came from my store, BigCuz52.webs.com, of which I just added literally yesterday. All new inventory, so make sure you go check it out. A lot of things are under $5, and a lot of things are $5 and under, so make sure you go check them out, and the link will be below in the description box. As far as my hair, this is that ponytail that was, I think it's by Ultra, and it's called Messy Braid. Well, when you let the braid out, it winds up being like this. So this is how it looks when you let it out. That's why I said that ponytail is a must-have. Why? Because you can literally do all kinds of different styles with it. So, something to think about, and yeah, getting more bang for your buck. So, now that that's out of the way and we spent 3 minutes on that, I know that people ask me how did I accomplish the look that I have or whatever, so that's why I did that. So, the video is actually about something different. If you haven't watched my video, make sure you go check it out. And that video is about, I think I titled this something like, can you put it in the kitchen, baby? I think I titled it, 1 second, honey. I think I titled that, that video, let's see. I think it was, 1 second, honey. I think it was, 1 second, you guys. I'm sorry, I got thrown off. If you love yourself so much today, why are you having gastric bypass surgery or gastric surgery? I'm just saying. That's the title of the video. And that will lead you up to this. Now, I want to explain something to you guys. I don't do my videos because I feel like I have to answer to anyone. I don't do my videos because I feel like I have to explain myself. It's part of you know, vlogging. It's part of sharing your life or sharing your journey. So I don't share my journey because I need confirmation from you guys. I don't share my journey because I need approval from you guys. I don't share my journey because I need your thoughts or your influence. I don't share with you because of that. I share because I know it's a lot of women out there like me. I share because it's a lot of women that are going through a journey of their own. whether that's a journey of growth in one area or another area. I share because it's part of me getting through. It's part of me being heard and expressing myself. It's part of me being on this path that I'm on. And because of that, that's why I share. It's just yet another layer of me. It's just yet another avenue that I want to improve on. So I don't share because I need your approval. I don't share because I'm trying to explain myself. So it's no need for people to think that, because that's not why I'm sharing. If you're a vlogger, you're sharing. If you're a vlogger, you find it necessary for whatever reasons to open up your life in certain aspects. And of course, naturally, I don't open my life up to every aspect of what it is. It's not possible, nor should you expect it. It's a lot of things that you guys don't know about me, but it's things that I do share because of whatever reasons. And it's certainly not because I need approval or I need, I need that. That's not why I share. So, this is the thing, you guys. First of all, I don't want anybody to think, because I heard a lot of people say, oh, good luck on your surgery, hurry back. No, I'm not having the surgery yet. I set the date. The exact date I'm not telling right now, because it may change. But as far as I know right now, the date that we set, it is early next year. And when I say early, I mean early next year. So I'm not having the surgery right this second. It's a lot of things that, even though I am a self-pay customer or a client, it's still a lot of things that I choose to do to lead up to that. When you're self-pay, you don't necessarily have to go do all the other things that somebody that's going with their insurance has to go through. That's a benefit and a downfall of being a self-pay. So I choose to still go through with the therapy and all of those things, even though being a self-pay, I don't necessarily have to do that. But I choose to because I know that a lot of things are going to change in my life. Now, these are the options. I'm going to do a video about some of my fears. I'm going to do that probably later on today, so you'll get that today or tomorrow. But I am going to do a video on some of my fears of having this surgery. And they probably will surprise you, because it's not the fears that you would think they are. A lot of people would fear the physical part of the surgery. Those are not necessarily my fears, so make sure you tune into that video as well. But I wanted to touch on the fact that if I do not, these are options for me, okay? These are the options that I'm choosing. I'm still on the fence about having the surgery. One reason, it costs a lot of money. And when I say a lot of money, a lot of money. The other reason is because I don't know if I've in fact tried everything to try to get it off without having to extend myself financially in that way. And being that I'm not a rich woman, nor do I proclaim to be, if I can get it off another way, a less expensive way, and being that I'm a woman that I like to make sure that I'm wise with my money, make sure that I can have money for other things for my family. If I can get it off another way, then maybe I want to try that. Now, some of these options, a lot of people are not going to express to you because they are in fear of judgment. They're in fear of hearing what people have to say, negative. I really don't care. I don't live for you. I really don't. It was a time where certain things bothered me. It really was. But I've been healed and released of that. And if you haven't seen that by now, then you need to open your eyes. So I can share these things with you without being afraid or without having fear of what people would say or think, or digs that they would make, or slurs that they would throw. I can share it with you despite knowing that these things are going to happen. You know it and I know it. But I'm going to share regardless, because again, there is somebody out there that's just like me. There's somebody out there that has the same struggle as me. There's somebody out here that thinks they don't have a voice. There's somebody out here that thinks that they're alone. And I hope that in my sharing and in my voicing, that others know that they're not alone. So these are the options, okay? If I don't have the surgery, I was thinking about going on some kind of food program where they actually ship the food to me. Whether that's Jenny Craig, whether that's Nutrisystem. They even have one called Bistro something. They even have one in Maryland where they actually ship the items to you every day. Now, this is not for someone who is trying to be budget conscious. Because I think that you guys, after watching me for so long, you guys see that I'm very budget conscious, but I also splurge on some things. I also treat myself to some things. And the reason why I'm able to do that is because I'm budget conscious in other areas. So when I share with you guys these things, or if I do embark on this program or another program that maybe is not inexpensive, and it would be more on the expensive side, I share these with you. Please don't think that, you know, it's a brand new me or something like that. No, it's because I am wise with my money in this area, so I'm able to spend in this area. So that's how I live my life. I think it's a balance. You guys know I'm very budget conscious. You guys know I can hook up an outfit from head to toe for under $20. But then on the other side of Kiana, that you guys know, I don't like to sleep on no sheets under $600 per account. So you see the balance? You see what I'm saying? So I'm able to do that because I'm able to do this. I'm able to do that because I make sure I watch my pocket with this. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm saying all that to say is because I don't want, by me being budget conscious, and by a lot of people, you know, sometimes they embark on whatever journey I'm on. I'm just giving you heads up that the journey I may choose to be on for my weight loss may not be feasible to everybody. You understand? I hope you're following what I'm saying. I hope I'm trying to express myself the best way I can. So, you know, this delivery food program, it may cost me about $600 a month. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know if I'm going to be doing that. But the thing is, I have until from now, I would say after my cruise, because you know I'm taking my daughter, she's turning 17, I'm taking her to Bermuda for her birthday. So we go on the 31st of August. So I don't know, I probably will be starting whatever it is I'm starting. I probably will start as soon as I get back. And you guys know I'm doing plenty of videos about the Bermuda, so you'll see all that. But when I come back, it's time to get to work. So from then, which will be like September, until the scheduled surgery date, I'll be able to know if that's something I want to follow through with, because I would have already been there and done that with even more programs than I've already been on in the past. So I don't know if, like I said, the other option would be to have the food service delivered where I can only eat the meals that they give me and then incorporate things like salads and fruits and things like that. B would be something that a lot of you guys would frown upon, but I'm very familiar with prescription diet pills. Ever since Nene has been born, I've been off and on. Yes, gained back the weight after I went off, but it did work for me. That would be an option. Again, that's not that cheap. It's cheaper than the food service, but it's not that cheap. And who knows, I may do both together, which is the prescription diet pills and also the food service, which will be even more money. But that would be an option. Another option would be, in conjunction with that, in conjunction with all of these things, going to the gym, because I had stopped, and that would be an option. Another option would be going back on Atkins. You guys know that I was successful on Atkins. I gained back weight. I didn't gain back all of the weight, but I did gain back the majority of it, and I was successful on it. But it's always a battle. It's always a battle. But Atkins did work for me. I know, baby, I got it. Atkins did work for me. I even when I became a vegetarian, I told you guys that you'll never hear me say anything bad about Atkins because it did work. So, that would be an option. I don't know. Weight Watchers maybe will be an option. I'm really not leaning towards Weight Watchers. I just don't like the point system. I know it's all about counting, period, but I would rather count my carbs than count points. That's just me. We only know what we can do. We know what our strong points are and what our weaknesses are, and that would be a weakness for me, trying to count points. Even though it's an easy system, I've heard, it just would be something that I'm really not that into. So those are the options. And I will take you guys with me every step of the way, of course. I ask you guys to show true support. And I think by us all being grown, I think we know what true support is. We know when someone's being condescending. We know when somebody's throwing a slur or dig. We know all these things. And truthfully and honestly speaking, if I feel like you're doing that, you're not welcome here. Because we are about sisterhood. We are about encouraging one another. And even though we can disagree, it's a way that you do things. Like I said, we're all adults. So it's a way that you do things. I've had many of my longtime subscribers disagree with me all the time. But it's a way they do it. And by me not being stupid, I can tell when someone's doing it in a positive way and somebody's doing it in a negative way. I believe it's enough of that on here. It really is. And it's ridiculous at some points. But I will block you if I even feel that you are coming at me the wrong way. And I'm just giving you heads up before we even start this journey, because I want you to be reminded that I am queen of the blocking, and I will do it without a skip of a beat and without any hesitation. And it won't even matter because I work at home, so I'm constantly on my computer, and before it even is all the way sit through, it'll get blocked and erased instantly. So with that being said, I just ask that you guys truly support me. I just ask that you guys, you know, if you have an issue with what somebody else is doing with their weight loss, with their life, then, I mean, if it really bothers you like that, then it's really a problem. It really is. It makes you question what problem are you having that something that somebody else is doing really affects you like that. But just be mindful. I just ask you guys to be mindful. And if you can't be positive, then by all means, with no, you know, hard feelings, I have no problem with you leaving my channel. None whatsoever. That's if you can't be positive. If you want that kind of channel where it's not a sisterhood or positivity or encouraging one another, if you want that type of channel, it's 100 million of them out there. This wouldn't be for you. But to all the people that do know how to support, as grown women, you really truly know how to support one another and encourage one another and uplift one another. I welcome you to this journey that we're about to embark on, because it's going to be a ride. It's going to be a ride, and this is going to be a life-changing journey. Because, like I said, if these things don't work, you know, we're going to go through the surgery that we've already scheduled. So either way, it's going to be a life-changing event. It's going to be a life-changing journey. And I look so forward to sharing it with you guys. I really do. I've shared so much with you guys, so I think it will be quite interesting to see this next journey to unfold. And I am so excited to do it. I'm so excited to branch off to it. And I thank you all for joining me in it. I thank you all for joining me in it. And I love you all so much. I truly do. You guys have become an extension to my family, and I've always said that. I said that almost 2 years ago, and I still to this day say it, because you truly are in every sense of the word. So I thank you so much for the past, and I also thank you so much for what you'll do in the future, which is being by me, supporting, encouraging, and helping uplift. Love you all so much. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.